Tournament of Laughs, sir. Now, is this? Should we get our brackets like it's March Madness? What do we have here, Jason?
Yeah, I mean that was the impetus for the show from the folks that came up with it was in missing March Madness, and all the gambling and family fights that come with it.
Yes.
How do we do this with a little less athleticism and exploitation of athletes? And the best way we thought was to exploit comedians.
Exploitation of comedians, I think, is a much easier thing to swallow. I agree with you. They're
just begging for it.
So is it so there could be upsets where initially a comedian comes out, does a set, doesn't look like it's worthy of a top seed, and then all of a sudden Cinderella comes out and wins that moment. Walk me through the competition here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, basically it's 32 comedians. They're making homemade videos. Whether they're doing their stand-up in a different setting, whether it's laying in bed like Paul Rodriguez, or doing characters, and then they've already been seeded, so it'll be 1 versus 8 seeds, and then playing it all the way down through the bracket, and just like any good competition show, America gets to vote on the internet if they have access to that, which a lot of folks do now.
Yes, they do.
And so there absolutely could be an upset. I mean, someone I don't know the odds, the Vegas odds at this point, and where they're putting things, but I assume that'll be humming after this Sunday.
Yes,
Sunday.
No doubt. So does each region is named after a famous comedian, like a Carlin region or a Hackett region?
No, that's a good idea if you're looking for a gig next year. A little side gig. No, they had a fun little joke where just the idea of where each comedian, what region they fall in, has absolutely nothing to do with where they are or where they're from. Much like the the NCAA. So you have your East, your West, your South, and then unknown, probably Canada. Are the four regions.
The North, sir, hey, look, it's a North American thing that you're trying to expand it. I totally get it. Though this sounds like a lot of fun, man. That sounds like a lot of fun. Sunday, 10 Eastern on TBS. Tournament of Laughs premieres, and then a charitable donation is going to be made to the United Nations Foundation's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund and Black Lives Matter as well. So this is a fundraiser too, Jason, correct?
Yeah, a fundraiser and a fundraiser.
By the way, that deserves a golf clap.
My gig's really fun because I basically get to watch all the videos, and I'm the intro guy. I'm like your old Sports Center gig. I'm just the talking head, and then I get to throw to the funny ones, and then when it comes back to me, I try to say a little bon mot, and send it to where the real money's at, the sponsors, the advertisers.
Hey, man, you're talking to an old school guy here, Jason. I remember growing up a show called Make Me Laugh. I think a comedian named Bobby Van was the host of it. And there was a whole bunch of comedians that have to come out and make people laugh, and either advance or not. I watch that all the time. I'm an aficionado of competition in comedy is what I'm saying, sir.
Yeah, golly, that made me just have a flashback to my freshman year at Rockhurst High School, where they had a Make Me Laugh competition where I was charged as being a quote-unquote funny freshman to make a senior football player laugh.
Yeah.
And I ate Dookie. Did not turn out well.
What happened?
I don't think not only did he not laugh, I think all the laughing happened at me after I was done with my minute. I blocked it out. I hadn't thought about that until you just said Make Me Laugh. I immediately had a rat tattooing moment where I just zoomed backwards into this dark corner of my brain. I was like, I'll be darned. I'll be darned. But a 15-year-old that thinks they're funny usually isn't.
Yep. But look who's laughing now, Jason Sudeikis, right? You know what I'm saying? I know that's maybe, that's all I'm saying. Look who's laughing now.
Arguably, I've been doing a lot of dramas recently, Rich. That's really where my bread's buttered these days anyway. But I appreciate you.
You got it.
I'm an actor. I'm a thespian, okay?
Well, but you're also...
Leave the comedy to the folks on Sunday.
That's understood. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.